What are those?
Hello! 2021 bad. I haven't made a video in a while, so I'm just gonna make this one. Hooray! So I thought I'd make another one of those I'm really poor, but this deck kind of works really well for new people and for poor people. So I'm gonna show you that now. Wow, here it is. It's a Vejex deck with the Go Hanks, Go Honks, the Gohan, the Trunks deck engine. Fuck. It's a pretty typical deck. It's got the free play Supreme Kai, Trunks, Gotenks Unison, and Vegeta cards. They're pretty standard in your Vejex deck. It also has 4 Power Bursts, 4 Majin Buu Human Extinction Attack, 2 Max Powers, and 3 Furthering Destruction Champers. I can't talk. 2 Marseille and 3 Haru Harus. Those are very typical cards. I have 2 Dark Power Marseille just because it's kind of good in the meta right now. It beats a few decks. Only 3 Haru Haru because I feel like you never really need to play more than one at the moment with this deck. 2 Max Power for your Shenrons and your Broly matchups. And you actually run 4 of the Majin Buu Human Extinction Attack because we actually have 2 of the Dark Mask King new Super Rare in it, which needs 4 cards in your opponent's warp to make him cheaper, and this just really helps them get there if they don't overwhelm. As far as the Gohank stuff goes, we have 2 of the Sun Gohan that fucks blue decks. I only have 1, so 1 tag team Sun Gohan. 3 of the new Sun Gohan that get double strike under 15 cards in your drop area, and 3 or more energy, and 2 of the super combo Gohans. So lots of Gohans to just be fodder for the effects of the rares. We have 2 of the Vegeta super combo just because I thought a 2-2 balance was good, just to have more Gohans and the actually good super combo. We have 2 of each of the Go Hanks rares. They both relatively do the same thing. They both play themselves, and then you can play both Gohan and Trunks 1-drops after you get rid of them. And then we also have 4 of the SS3 Trunks that is critical when you have 15 cards in your drop and 3 or more energy. And then the 4 like expensive-ish new cards that we have. 2 Pycons and 2
Dark Mask King.
You don't need them, I just want them because they're kind of cool. And Pycon is really good just to play after you've swung with Vejex twice with double strike and dual attack, and then you can play him, buff up your 1-drops, and hopefully go for game off of that, because that means you can even swing for game with like Supreme Kai of Time if you need it. The sideboard is just cards you can put in if you have like the access to them. The side deck is 4 Protector of the People. It will be easy to get your hands on them once those new ultimate decks come out. The new secret rare Supreme Kai of Time is just if you pulled it you can put it in, and then 2 of each of the Black Marseille cards that warp an opponent's life under certain conditions. You can just play them if you have them. You don't need them. I have done fine and lost in trial matches to this over and over without them, but if you're versing a deck that is particularly stubborn on 1 life, these aren't bad in a best of 3, and then as well as the overwhelm card that plays them. The deck is pretty simple. You just spam out the board with your mill options. You can swing with double strike over and over. You can play the Gohan and Trunks once it hits turn 3. You can buff them with Pycon. You can play Dark Mask King for the game. And yeah, it's pretty simple. It's really friendly towards people who don't have that much money, because there's realistically the most expensive card is the Majin Buu Human Extinction Attack, and then also tag team Gohan and Marseille, but the deck can be played without all of them. It's also super friendly to new players and people who want to get into the game, because the deck literally plays itself half the time, and a lot of the mechanics are like super simple, like this card has double strike now, this plays 2 other cards that have this specific name. And that's why I made it. It kind of is just super easy to learn, super easy to play, and it's cheap, so you can give it to your friend who's new or who sucks and is poor. I just wanted to make another video. I want to be making a new one soon as well. I like this deck. I made it really cheap with the new set, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you all in the afterlife. Snorlax be vibing. It's not a real gun! If you don't tell me where the P is stored. Free play Supreme Kai, the free play Trunks, the free play